Hey everyone, Tech14, so 1v1 here yet again. Today I have a very cool Black Ops gameplay for everyone on the map Firing Range. I am using the AUG. I have that Claymore in my back pocket. But enough about that. Today I want to talk about Black Ops 2, and they released a new multiplayer trailer. And I really enjoyed the trailer. I wanted to basically give my 2 cents on everything that went on. I wanted to cover a bunch of things and just give my thoughts on that. So first off, I'll kind of start in order of kind of where they went with the trailer, and they showed some very cool things just from the start. They showed this kind of stun knife thing. I don't really know what to call it, but I thought that was really neat. Basically, they threw a knife. They threw this like stun knife in the ground, and it stunned the enemy. Did a lot more damage than a normal stun grenade would. So I'm not really sure how that will work. If there's the radius isn't as high, but it stuns the player more. But I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to more things like that. That's a really cool idea, and I think it's kind of cool to start off the trailer in that fashion. Next thing I want to talk about was perks, and they showed some kind of cool, type of perks. I think they're perks at least. And one of them was kind of this like camouflage thing where you kind of see through smoke, and you can see kind of the outline of the player. Or you can see through like bins of some kind, and I think that was really cool. Overall, I think that the perk system is going to be a really cool in Black Ops 2. They've talked about that a lot on Twitter and through their like forums and stuff. But that's definitely a very neat feature that their perks that they're going to be implementing in the game. Next thing is dolphin diving, and as soon as I saw the person dolphin diving in the trailer, I was very excited. Dolphin diving, sometimes in some situations might not necessarily be the smartest thing to do, might not be the best thing to do in some situations, but it can save your life. It's just fun to do in general. So I'm extremely glad that they're implementing that back into the game, and that's going to be very cool to do my first dolphin dive in Black Ops 2. But anyways, next thing I want to talk about is the customization. And they showed a lot of different guns and lots of different like gun features and stuff in the game, in the trailer. And I really am a big fan of customization. Black Ops, I think, did the best job of any game customizing your gun. They had the logo that you can put on the side of your gun wherever, and then they had like the red dot where you can do pretty much anything with the red dot. You can change the lens, you can change like basically what the red dot looks like. It doesn't even have to be a red dot. It can be blue, yellow, whatever. So I think that's really neat. It kind of works for the player, what they like, and I think that's really cool. I'm glad they're bringing that back, and I hope to see even more features on the customization of guns and camouflage and whatnot. Next thing I want to talk about is kill streaks, and kill streaks are really big for a game. Depending on what your kill streaks are, if there's overpowered kill streaks or there's underpowered kill streaks, it can really be a big difference because you can tend to see more of one kind of kill streak if it's a really easy kill streak to get, and people will put it on rapidly. They'll put it on like in Black Ops. I think it was the RC car where I died from an RC car literally like 3 times a game it seemed, and there wasn't really much you can do. It kind of snuck up on you, or even if you saw it from a distance, it was hard to shoot. And then like the stealth bomber in Modern Warfare 3 is kind of cheap and not very hard to get. So I think kill streaks and the way you present them, the way that they're designed to be played, and how people use them, and if they're overpowered or not, or how much damage, is very huge. And they showed a couple of kill streaks in the trailer, and I thought they were pretty balanced. I thought they were pretty cool, and it's going to be interesting to see how hard they are to get or how easy they are to get. So I'm looking forward to that. Next thing I want to talk about is the design, and it was very fascinating to see like kind of the design of the game. It really stood out to me, like when you killed someone, it's kind of the stuff that popped out, the challenges that popped up, all that stuff is very cool, and it brings forth a very interesting thing to the game. Next thing I want to talk about is the riot shields. The riot shield, I'm not really sure if that was a kill streak or what, but it looked very cool, how you can place it down or whatever. So I think that's very neat. The knifing in the game is also going to be improved. That's the next thing I want to talk about. You're going to basically have to take out your knife, so no more like panic knifing really. So that's very cool. I hate being panic knifed. I'm always someone that plays on tactical, so I basically never knifed, and I always hated being panic knifed when I go through corners or something, or I'm about to kill someone, they just panic knife me or something. But That's that. The next thing and final thing I really want to talk about is the C4s. And since COD 4, I've always been a huge fan of C4s, and I've tried to use them in every game. You know, sometimes in some games, such as Black Ops, for example, they weren't the best. They weren't, you know, the best attachment, not attachment, best thing to use. I always try to use claymores, but you know, that's that. I think it's going to be very cool to use C4s in this game. It looked like they, you know, you can really use them very well. So that's basically that. I really enjoyed the trailer. I hope everyone, you know, watches it and, you know, let me know what you thought about the trailer. And I will see everyone next time. Peace.